Working sucks. No, seriously, working just fucking sucks. I have no real desire to go and sit in a cubicle from 9 till 5 for 5 days a week for the rest of my life. But you know, life's unfair, so I'm probably gonna have to do it. Now, I don't say this because I want to become rich and famous. Of course, everyone has dreams, but I don't want money so I can go and buy a Lambo or a big house. I just want money because I hate the 9 to 5. I have a lot of friends who flex about working ridiculously long hours, and I know the work culture in countries like the US and Japan pretty heavy, but to me personally, just the flex of overworking isn't a flex to me. Now, overworking yourself to the point of death is the story of Slime 300. Basically, Aizawa, an office worker, has been working 50 days with no breaks, and she collapses and dies due to severe exhaustion. And of course, anime being anime, that means you get to be reincarnated into a brand new world. So she's basically gifted the power of immortality and gets sent on her way to go live a new life near a small village in the highlands. Now, this is probably one of the most cliche isekai beginnings I've seen, but it eventually proves to be probably the most relaxing anime of spring 2021. So let's talk a little bit more about it and her escape from corporate slavery. So Aizawa, or Asuza, after having literally worked herself to death, all she wants is a quiet life in the countryside, just, you know, living off the fat of the land. She goes out and kills slimes every day just to make a little bit of money and just relaxes over the course of 300 years and gets that much needed relaxation that she really wanted in her old life. So she kills slimes every day, but what she didn't realize is she had a secret double XP bonus, and over the course of 300 years she eventually ends up maxing out her level. So unintentionally, she's now one of those overpowered main characters, and stories of her strength spread around, so every man and their dog is pretty much after her trying to challenge her, but she wants no part of it. She just still wants that quiet life. Now, this is a little bit different from the typical power fantasy main character you see, right? As she literally wants to be left alone and doesn't even want to be known as strong. And these challenges she gets basically form the majority of the conflict for the first few episodes, but because of them she manages to meet some friends along the way, and these people make her realize that having a bunch of people around you like family is just as good as living alone, and it creates a balance between, you know, solitude and living a quiet life. Now, I mean, me personally, living alone for 300 years would do my fucking head in, but it's anime, so I'll let it slide. So Asusa basically gets a whole group of girlfriends, and I'll brush over these quickly because I don't want to make it too boring. But basically there is a dragon girl, a demon, an elf, and 2 slime kids. Of course they all bring their own personalities to the table, but to me none of them feel too over the top or annoying, except maybe the elf girl at times, but to be honest it's nothing major. And the interactions between these guys feels like a mixture of maybe like 40% comedy, 30% wholesome, and wait, how much is left? Like 30% slice of life chilling. It truly is just a relaxing watch and seeing what these characters do on their day-to-day lives living in the countryside. And although it is an isekai, to me it just feels more like a fantasy slice of life. So when you're watching, although it's fantasy, don't expect like Made in Abyss levels of world building or like a really complex magic system. This is more just a comfort anime to watch for me. Saying that though, like some of the magic isn't even worse than some of the actual isekai out there, and if you care about that kind of stuff, some of it is explained better than that, which is kind of embarrassing in a way, but also pretty good. The art and character designs are all pretty nice. Everything has a sort of bright and relaxing colour to it, not in an obnoxious way. It just looks like a calm place to live with some anime girls. I also like the fact that the majority of the story really is just kept in the village and the house, so it really does feel like a stay-at-home kind of slice of life, which ended up being just some really good fun. That's pretty much it, folks. My next video is going to be focusing back onto manga stuff, so subscribe if you don't want to miss out on that, like if you liked, and comment below telling me your favourite slice of life anime. Take it easy, drink some water, and peace.